called out a lot of people before hacking, and I would love to see how many just disappear and have the little red back tag on their name.
Well, that went nowhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where'd that bullet go?
Nowhere.
Dude, that's like
landed on the floor like a mile away from you.
I grabbed a grenade like that a minute ago. I went to go throw it, and it literally just went 2 feet in front of me. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, that was a weird one. That bullet just didn't feel like any shot, I guess.
No steam behind it.
Mondays, am I right?
Yep.
Saturday. I guess there's another factor. Like it's easy to learn some people's play styles, so you know how to deal with them.
Exactly, and that's why I told Strong that if you rage quit and don't learn, you're never gonna learn how to beat them, and they're gonna always own you.
Yeah.
This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this and put an MG right here. That would piss the crap out of everybody.
That would piss the crap out of everyone.
They would be so mad. Deadpool almost did that the other day, but he did it against me because we were 1-on-1-ing. He went up there and used the gun mod and put MG over there in the corner like that and was blowing me away every time I came out of spawn. I was like, you bastard. I'm like, you know I'm gonna get you.
I'll get you eventually. It may not be today, it'll be eventually though. Damn it. I was hoping I'd shoot you out of the air.
That's what I do too. A lot of times too, the best they do, since we have parachute, you wait to the last second to deploy it. That way, it's harder to shoot that quick moving target.
Every time I come out, even if I kill you, I always check this corner because I know
yeah. See, you're learning. See, that's the way you do it. See, the other guys, man, they're just too, I guess, either just not thinking or concentrating enough.
Oh, that's a new one.
Oh.
I was following you the whole time.
Oh! I shot the damn orange ball.
I heard the shot.
Nice.
Oh, of course you're up there. Oh, it's just that one head. It's always the head. I know. Let's take cover behind that wall. Nah, we can't. Why? You see that head? That's Cypher. He's gonna shoot you.
Exactly. Yeah, I love cover base, man. That's how I mostly play my game, is just cover base, you know, and just keep cover, you know. And a lot of people, you see them walk right down the middle. I'm like, are you crazy? I'm like, Dem's where them bullets at. Oh. Just gotta hit your use key and hold it.
Yeah, watch that first step.
Yeah. Oh, I should have went backwards, jumped down.
And there's this one spot on this map that I absolutely love.
Which one? That little wall where you can
lip.
Yeah. It too. Especially when you got no nades. See, I used to just throw a grenade over there, but now it's super hard to hit because we have no grenades.
Yeah.
Dude, it hit both walls. The bullet went through that wall and through the other.
That's the best part about this lip. It's also totally BS. I love it.
Yeah, it is. Yep,
I
now
remember the other day.
that's what he was talking about. That's what he was talking about, because you were doing that against us. And he's like, look at this. He goes, you can't even hit him. You can't even hit him. I'm like, it's the lip, man. It's like the lip of death.
I was using a Springfield at the time, I remember.
Yeah, you know another place to use that too? Like right here. Watch, like come out of spawn real quick, I'll show you. This is another place that kind of pisses people off. This little lip right here. You see the lip here?
Oh yeah.
This, and then you get up here, and it gives you another advantage over. So like people hate that lip right there too. I will sit right here and just go back and forth right here, and then like kill people right here with it. And they're like, God damn it, damn it, that stupid lip.
Should probably have him try it, and we'll see it's not BS. I don't even know how to switch my crosshairs. That's how noob I am at the basics of these old games.
Yeah, I had to make a video for that 'cause people didn't know how to do it either. I made a tutorial on that and put it in the Steam guides.
20 minutes remaining.
It's good to have that. I mean, like I said, I normally don't care. I normally would just play with the normal DoD ones, but this one shows up better in my videos. You can actually see it better because that red, basically it's almost like two red triangles on each side. So with the yellow dot in the middle, so it shows up way better in video. The standard crosshair in DoD, if I run it, I have a couple videos where I had to reinstall DoD and I started recording right away, and you could barely see it when I move. It's like, because it gets a little disoriented,
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus. Stop. I activated medic, so I just keep getting hit, and I don't die.
Because we're shooting through the wall.
Yeah, I keep getting hit. Stop, my screen is red. I can't see anything. Ow. I keep getting hit. I'm not dying.
Yeah, because the wall is too
Oh,
thick.
there we go.
That was hilarious.
Look at the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
And you see-
That's how I laughed the other day. Somebody had came in, they were breaking the rules. I told them, do not shoot in out of the spawn, right? And I play with like that too, with all decals on and everything. And he goes, I didn't shoot in there. I didn't shoot in there. And I'm like, yeah, you did. I'm watching you through the damn, through my partner's eyes when I died. And he goes, no, I didn't. I go look around the wall, and there's the decal right in spawn on the wall on this map. You could see him shooting in the spawn. I was like, he's so full of crap. Oh, I missed. I knew that was a risk, because I knew if I missed that, that was it. I'm toast.
Area secure.
Oh, over your head. Dude, that bullet went through your head and against the wall. Hey, I guess I'm watching he's joining again.
What is that anyway?
HLSLW, so you can view people.
Oh.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann!
Ooh, you little devil.
You're getting hurt over there.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I got a haircut store.
Dude, don't rage on me, bro.
Don't rage on me, bro.
Oh, I missed.
Area secure.
I don't know why you're not calling me out.
Do I have to bang you for being lead?
I'm too leet. I'm so leet, you have to put leet backwards in front of the leet. Where the hell did you go? Don't pull up.
Oh! That's crap! Oh, I so had you too.
You did. You did. That was too funny.
Yeah, I was trying to land on your head and then you moved. I was like, crap, he moved.
I was moving all over the place. I was trying to look for you. I have no idea where you went.
I knew it. I was like, oh, I made too much noise.
You didn't make any noise.
Didn't I? Oh, I thought I hit that stupid because I hit that wall over there.
No, I just saw your butt.
Yeah, I'm working on it, okay? Summer's here now. I'm exercising. Oh, nice.
Oh, come on. That should have been two.
Yeah, I think we were literally almost behind each other.
Oh, well, I'll take it.
I knew it! I knew you were there! I just couldn't get the angle.
Oh, I should have just jumped off, damn it.
It's like, no, I'm stuck like a cat on a hot tin roof.
I knew you were taking forever because you knew I was there, so I waited.
I was trying to tap my button just so I could get just enough of you that I could see like your leg or your arm, and I was gonna try to shoot.
Yeah. I just saw like nothing, and then a toe, then it grew to a foot, and then a kneecap.
It's like I was trying to hit that angle. Yes, it's fun.
I don't know why I just jumped straight up.
It's like, here I am, hit me!
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann!
I moved here. Damn.
I
heard
jumped.
your footsteps, so
I
set it
jumped.
down.
I jumped, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, he's looking at me still.
I don't know why I didn't shoot, but you know what? It's fine.
It was my blue German eyes.
It just looked like a bunch of pigeons posted on a pole.
Ooh, ooh. Don't mind us.
Don't mind us, we'll poop on your car. Damn it. You shot preemptively and I still lost. Oh well.
Oh, didn't land quick enough. You know he's there. You can feel the eye on you.
Yeah. Oh,
Man, that one grazed your head, I
he
think.
spawned already. He hit me. Hmm. Hmm.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann.
I heard that last step. I was like,
Should I go out?
I even looked down at the corner because you usually lay down there.
Yeah, I do. I like that.
Area secure.
Yeah, Pop will get so mad sometimes he'll start shooting out of spawn because he knows I'm right around there waiting.
How did you see me?
That snake on the ground?
Like a snake. Yeah.
Speaking of snakes, man, today they're out in force, man. In my house,
10
by the
minutes
apartments,
remaining.
it's like a lot of greenery, you know, like a lot of bushes and trees and stuff. And the ribbon snakes right now are like coming out in like in droves. I saw about 3 or 4 of them today, good sized ones.
Oh shoot.
I like those guys. Those are the good snakes. Those are the ones that eat the bugs and the rats and shit. Non-poisonous, so you can just pick them right up. They still bite like a bitch, but
I would imagine. I don't think a snake would just happily give itself up.
yeah, exactly.
If I wasn't careful, I would have mistaken my own dead body for a crawling corpse.
I've done that before. I have literally done that. I've seen my own body, and I would shoot it because it was like sticking out, and all I saw was like a boot or something, and I would shoot it. And I'm like, oh wait a minute, this is my body.
Oh wait a minute, that's me in my past life.
It's like I hate myself. You suck for losing.
Why are you so sneaky?
Yeah.
Leave me alone. I saw a banana. Wow, that was a bad play on my part.
That,
You were turned around and everything.
I was like, what was that?
I was too excited, and he kept shooting at me, so it was a time fatal. In my head, I just played it over again, so I missed the first time. I was like, oh wait, there's a banana, time step number 2.
It's like,
Gebiet wurde gesichert,
don't
Herr
shoot me at my banana.
Don't shoot me, I didn't know my banana was out. That didn't sound right.
I was just giggling about that. I was like, I don't think that sounds like that sounds decent. Sorry guys, but
I think
my banana's
I
out.
think you get 5 years for that.
Especially these days. That Me Too movement will come after your ass.
Oh, I still got him.
I wasn't quick enough, sorry. I was hoping you'd come back, and I'm like, is he coming back out? Is he coming back out?
I have no words. Oh man, Eva would have banned me by now.
I told them that the other day, because, matter of fact, when they were talking about, can't remember what they were talking about, though. I was talking about them, and they were like, I was telling them they were legit players, and then he goes, "Oh, they're bullshit. They're full of shit." And I said, "Well, if you think they're full of shit, you must think I'm full of shit. So you might as well ban me too."
Now that's defense. Oop. Please don't see me. That freaking scared me. I thought you were behind this corner, the far corner.
I wanted to come out swinging my shovel, but you got too close too quick.
I even had a nice punchline to say. When I showed up, I was gonna be like, I called this the rattlesnake.
I guess I call that the dead rattlesnake.
5 minutes remaining.
I call this one the Arizona Cardinals. I went down to pick their football team.
That's the only thing bad about this map, because like the gray floor just shows up everything so well. Like, if it was a textured map, it would probably be easier to get away with that.
If it was just mainly dirt, I'd probably get away with it.
Mm-hmm. Especially with your uniform.
Yeah. Then I'd be like, here comes the Arizona rattlesnake. Straight out of Phoenix. Put that gun away. I don't think that sounded right either.
You looked that rattler right in the eyes.
Oh no. Oh, you right too soon. Oh Jesus. I'm just on a roll with these weird lines today.
I drove FedEx today.
Alright guys, I'll catch you guys later.
Later, Al.
Game.
3 minutes remaining.
Oh, I thought you were gonna come forward. I didn't expect you to take a step back. You got smart there. You pulled a fast one on me. Using them brains. I don't like that. I'm just kidding.
I'm used to those people who don't have brains.
Exactly. I like your weapon. It's pretty.
It's pretty. I don't even know why I use it. It's like the same as the car, except it just has another.
Yeah, that's all those bullets. Yeah, extra bullets. Oh, nice.
Get ready.
I was looking down. I thought you were gonna do the snake thing again.
Nah, the Arizona Cardinal can wait. Not the Cardinal. I don't know what animals are.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time to choose.
And I thought I was fine.
Oh,
Area secure.
I call that one. The crouching allied person.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, I just gotta do this. No, I was gonna be all like, and I call this one the Superman.
1 minute remaining.
I'm taking a nap. Leave me alone.
Loading environment on to your computer.
You and your hacker score. Get out of here, hacker.
The ace score though. The best. 46 to 64, that's a great thing, you know, having the numbers flip like that.
So I always tell somebody before they were like, he's hacking. I'm like, what is he doing? Reverse hacking?
Who, me? 'Cause, yeah, that's probably true. If anything, I'd probably make you look good. Just because I die so much. That's also the thing. I really don't care about my score.
Yeah, I don't either. People think I do, but that's why they think I post screenshots and shit. I really don't care. I'm just here to have fun. I like playing competitively though. So like, but I don't care if I win or lose. You know, I just want to have fun. But it's like people think that I'm Mr. Score Hog because I record my screenshots. Only reason why I do my screenshots is because I like to record people's scores. So like when I see them go like for like 10 years, they're doing 20 and 20. And all of a sudden overnight they're going 80 and 10 or 80 and 5, I can call them out on their bullshit. And then if I see people that are like slowly going up the ranks, you know, and I can see they're getting good, I can tell them, hey, you're doing good, man. You're like way better player. Because everybody's like, oh, you're just a big ego person. You take your screenshots and your videos. I said, nope. I said, all that is to prove hackers mostly. I said, I could give a care less about recording my gameplay, and I could give a care less about, you know, recording screenshots of my score. I'm like, it's used as a tool.
Yeah. My score's not really a tool. I just come here to make bad jokes and play the game.
And stay out of the water.
And stay out of water. That's such an old joke. Oh boy, I remember when that was my highlight. Like 3 years ago.
Everybody was like, get out of water. Get out of the water.
Also back when I used to call the grenades water balloons.
Mm.
Yeah, that was just a cringy mess of a kid.
I just completely missed. I was like, what the hell?
You did, and I saw you jump, but then you disappeared, so I didn't shoot.
I cloaked and daggered into the dark.
Cloak, daggered, and rifled. with one-on-one with you is just to crouch everywhere.
That's what I do. And that's what people don't understand. They're running through there like a herd of elephants. I know exactly where they're at. 'Cause I mean, duh, I play with headset. And it's like, and then they get mad when I kill them. I'm like, dude, crouch, prone, crawl, do things like that. That's how you play 101.
Doesn't help when I look in the wrong direction. There's also some times where like the last match where I'm by myself and I'm against like 2 of you or 3, and I just keep getting owned. One would think that I would get pissed off at some point, but I don't.
Yeah, that I never have. Like, dude, you should have seen me back in the day. I was so bad at this game, man. Like, I'm talking like mega atrocity bad. Like, my score was like 20 and like 80 for the people I used to play with, because they were like me almost back in the day. So like, I would just get owned, and I would always play it every day. I'd come back and play. They would teach me the game and talk about the game, and I would just keep getting better and better and better. And like, when I first started playing on Evil, I started breaking even. I started going, like 20 and 20, 30 and 30, which I was happy with, because I'm like, just to break even makes you feel good, And then it's like, then finally after a while, I started learning the car and started practicing with that and other guns. Then I got really good with it. Now I'm like, a crack shot. So like, I felt a lot better now. So I'm a little more confident of a player now. But dog food can take.
That's the best experience with this game, and actually every other game, is that you should actually learn and take the time.
But that's what it is. I mean, that's what a game is. I even told that to Prime when he started saying that he wanted just to have fun. I said, well, no, I said, some of us want to play a game, because what is a game, Prime? I said, you're a coach. I said, a game is meant to be practiced and mastered. That's what a game is. And I'm like, and that's what we do. We play it every day. We practice it. We try to master it. And that's, how you win. And it's like, and like I said, I don't believe in cheaters, and it's just a fun way to have fun. And yeah, it may take you years to get good,
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always laugh when they're like, these people like that I play with for like 10, 15 years, and they couldn't hit shit. And now they're going 80 and 10 at night. And like, some of them are drunk as hell, can't even sit in their chairs or speak, and they're headshotting people from across the map, and like in consecutive rows. So like, one guy runs up, bing, 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 and all of them are dead. 5 people are dead.
If anything, just use me as an example. I've been playing this for 4 years total if you count the breaks. And I mean, I'm getting better at it, especially after the break. But I'm not good.
Yeah, you've gotten a lot better. Because when you first came back, my God, I felt like saying, Ender, is that you? Oh, nice. I just looked up there, too, a minute ago. I was actually in that room. I parachuted out.
I was just staring at you. I was like, that's a nice rifle you got there.
Yeah.
And when I came back, like a while ago, I remember that one time where I was away on a vacation, and then I see you DM me asking if I just came on the server, and I was like, no, I'm away. And you're like, this Russian guy sounded just like you. I was like, what?
Yeah, there was a guy actually using your name a couple times, but it wasn't you. It was a little different spelling, but it was close enough. But it wasn't you at the time.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking when I was joining the server. I was like, what if he thinks I'm not the guy? Not the guy he's expecting.
What blew me away was your voice change, man. That's what blew, because, I mean, you had a deep voice, but never that deep. And then when you came back, you were like, yeah, I got it. I was like, holy shit. I was like, well, what happened to little Edner?
I grew. Still a kid. And you know what? I acknowledge the fact that I'm still a kid, and I acknowledge the fact
Hey,
that
man.
I still have a lot to learn.
Like I said, you got to hold on to that because trust me, being old is not fun. But luckily, some of us can do it gracefully.
Yeah.
I just updated my picture on Steam. That was just the picture I took the other day. Like, I think it was yesterday before yesterday.
Yeah, I saw. Nice shades, by the way.
Yeah. I was like, it was sunny as hell out there, so I was like, I'm going to walk, and then I saw how pretty it was. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to see if I can take a good picture right now and pass it on to all my profiles so that way I'll have something more recent.
Yeah. Works for me, if it works for you. Gives a face to the person I'm
That's what I used to laugh because like when I first got into gaming, I kind of liked the fact that you didn't know anybody and it was like you didn't care about what money they had, how much money they had. You didn't care if they were white, black, Mexican. You didn't care, and that's what I liked about it. But then when social media came along, you know, it was like you can in Steam you could actually link your Facebook page.
20
So like
minutes
then I was like,
remaining.
you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna link my page through my Steam. I'm like, that way people can put a face with the voice, so they know who I am, and because I'm like, especially when you play with people for the same amount of years and every day, you kind of do wonder what they are, what they look like, who they are, and stuff like that. So that's how I was like, screw it, I'll just post my damn picture.
I'm into that.
Not to mention the gaming girls like it,
Oh, you better bet they do.
They get like a lot of those, man. I've had girls add me just because of the picture. Oh, nice. Didn't think you were that close up.
Nice, majestic, slow fall.
Yeah, I was like, wee. Let's fairy dust down. Yeah, exactly. Look, Ma.
Pictured fairy dust just following after that.
Look, Ma. No hands.
I was recording and I had like knew how to edit stuff. I could have just put in a bunch of sprinkles there. I should probably get back into recording. I have more time because right now I'm too busy with school and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I just use the NVIDIA now. Like, I was using OBS, but the NVIDIA just makes it so much better and quicker, to use. Because it's already built into the driver, so, like, it's just real easy to use. And, and it's got YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So you got all the services right there that you can stream to,
Mm-hmm. I don't use it, but I am learning about NVIDIA, so...
Yeah, I was so happy when I got my 10 card, even though it's a low-end 10 card technically, but I love my 10 card. It's like, I was like, when they had all these different features, and they're constantly adding features too, which is kind of cool, because it's nice to have full control over your game and your, the way you want to view it.
Mm. Is anyone else gonna come on the server?
I have no idea. I know everybody's playing at Evil right now. Yeah, I thought that sometimes people will follow, sometimes they don't. I think right now people are pissed because some of the things I said I think pissed people off, but I was being truthful. And I don't like people that aren't truthful, so like I let them have it with both barrels. And I think a lot of people don't like to hear the truth these days. Like today, the truth is a bad thing, like people that tell the truth and that are honest, it's like it's a bad thing to do. Like everybody wants to be bad, everyone wants to white lie or cheat. I mean, we got a president right now who lies and cheats.
Oh, I know all too well about that.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's like it's ridiculous, and like it's a thing to do today, and that's why I told people when go against the grain and become a person that's a champion for the truth and and for real justice, people don't like it because they consider you a troublemaker. And I'm like, no, I just don't want to, I want to stand up. I want to have a voice. I want to be heard.
That is a message of true democracy.
Exactly, and that's the trouble. It's getting lost today. People don't understand that. They're thinking that, you do as you're told and listen. Oh, nice! I didn't know where you went. I saw the parachute, and I'm like, where'd he go?
I pulled a Houdini.
You did. I was like, where the hell did he go? I didn't see him. Yeah, like I even told people today, like I guarantee if our forefathers came alive today and seen what we've done to America, especially in the last, I would say maybe 60 years, maybe 100 years, maybe so far, I think they would be shocked. They would probably rip up the freaking Constitution and just concede and go back to England. Because
oddly enough, I complain to that with my mom every day. Well, not every day, but
yeah, people don't know history, and the ones that think they do, they're not listening and didn't learn enough about history. So, like, I love history. I love watching documentaries and reading and stuff. So, like, and to be honest, I'll be totally honest with you. I'm a special ed dropout. So, when I tell people that, they freak out. Like, people are like, I thought you had college and you went this. I'm like, no. I'm like, I didn't even make it through high school. So, like, and it's like, but I like to teach myself. I like to read. I like to learn. And it's like, it keeps me, current, and relevant.
And yeah, and a lot of times when people teach themselves, they actually end up more open-minded than...
Exactly. Well, that's the thing. That's why I like the internet, too. Because, see, I'm a person of the internet. The internet, we have a higher chance of meeting somebody from a different religion, different sex, and different background than somebody just going out of your neighborhood. Because some people live because we're very culturally, racially, I guess, where we want to live. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people that are all white want to live in an all white neighborhood. People that are all black want to live in an all black neighborhood. So but the internet doesn't have color. So that's what I was telling people that I think gamers and that because we know how to deal with people because we play with people every day are the future of the democracy in the world because we know how to work with each other. We know how to talk to each other. We don't care about money. We don't care about race and all this other bullshit. Who you're sleeping with. I don't care if somebody's fucking gay. I'm like, it's not my business if they're gay.
Oh, heck yeah.
And it's like, it just drives me nuts, and like, it's like I said, their personal choice does not affect me in any way. Now, if they're hurting somebody, like pedophiles touching kids, yeah, that's different. But if it's consensual and everything is fine, and with whatever they're doing, whether it's their religion, whether it's their choice of sexual partners, who they wish to marry, that's none of my business. That's their business.
I could not agree with you more, man.
And that's what I said. And a lot of gamers I talk to when I tell them my view, they agree. And that's what I told people. I'm like, and, we're from all over the world, so it's like, and that's why I kept telling people, like, it's like, I even told people, I think what the government's so worried about right now, the internet is becoming a major tool, right? It's becoming a very, important tool in everybody's lives from all around the world. What these countries, and especially politicians and stuff like that, and world leaders, they're getting upset. They're getting freaked out because there's going to come a time where maybe we might go, you know what? Let's do away with countries. Let's just be one unit. Let's be one world unit and have like one person that leads, the world. Like instead of a president, let's have a world president, And it's like, and in that way, everybody's on the same page. Everybody gets the same wages. Everybody gets the same, everything, And that's what they're worried about. And that's why we have wars, and that's why we have all this stuff, because these countries are afraid of losing control.
And so much of the stuff you're telling me right now is a lot of the stuff I discussed with like my teachers, friends, and even my own parents.
And that's good because that keeps you, you know, I guess you say above the curb. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't ask these questions and don't say these things. They just don't want to, and they're afraid to. And I'm like, no, that's part of living in, the United States and having a, democratic system, that, we want to be able to speak our minds. And I'm like, a lot of us are, like, my biggest issue right now is this whole, you're liberal. And I'm like, I hate when people have to pick a side. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't have to pick a side. You should be able to say, you know what? I am a little liberal on some things. Guess what? I am a little conservative on some things. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we all should be walking that fine line down the middle. And it's like, but yet today, it's either you're, a conservative or a liberal. You're either Republican or Democrat, And it's like, that's...
left or right.
Exactly. And it's like, that makes no sense. That's called dividing the lines. And that's not what our forefathers really set up. They wanted to have a two-sided government because they wanted to be able, that way you can talk out what's best for the people, Because if one person has one, one party has one view, only that view is going to be seen, and that's almost like a dictatorship. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's what people don't understand. They don't get it. And today, it's getting worse because people don't want to learn about history. Nobody wants to learn about what's going on in the world. They only care about what's going on in their neighborhood, their backyards, in their own family's lives.
Oh, yeah. And actually, fun fact, in George Washington's farewell address, he actually said not to make political parties because that would divide up the land.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, and people... they don't learn and they don't heed what the forefathers have taught us, And it's like, and like the Constitutions, for instance, it was supposed to be a living document, And now it's not. People don't want to touch it. They don't want to rewrite it. They don't want to do anything. And it's like, and it's supposed to be, because like right now we're telling everybody you can bear arms, right? Back then, bearing arms was a freaking musket. So, yeah, you could say everybody bared arms. You know how hard it is to kill somebody with a musket? But now we have guns that have, like, extra magazines that you could put, like, 100 bullets in and waste everybody. So I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's the kind of weaponry that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I was talking to Strongbow about this because he's very pro-gun, and he was, like, saying everybody should have the same amount of guns as the military. I'm like, no, you shouldn't. Not if you're not trained. Yeah, I'm like, if you're not trained and you're not supervised, you should not have the same weapons as military.
No. See, like, I'm only 17. I can own a gun. I can't buy one though. But I don't need a machine gun for my daily business.
Exactly. That's what I said. I'm like, we have 2 rifles here. We have 2 guns. We have no more now that my dad passed. We got his whole arsenal. And my dad had a freaking arsenal. But back in the day, we only had 2 guns. We had a shotgun, an old time double barrel shotgun, and and we had for skeet shooting. And we had a 22 rifle that my mom used to hunt with back in the day. We protected our home from burglars with those guns. All you gotta do is make that noise. That's it, and they're gone. So I'm like, you don't need a freaking howitzer or a fucking bazooka launcher, to defend your home,
If anything, a bazooka would just make it worse.
And that's why I joked around people. I wrote this on my Facebook one time. I was like, if you think you need that kind of weaponry to guard your house, you're in the wrong freaking neighborhood. Move. Because you're like living in downtown Beirut.
There's actually a post I found on Twitter, and it shows like how they actually give guns in Japan, like what their regulations are.
Mm-hmm. We were just talking about that the other.
I have it right here.
Yeah, we were just talking about that, about Australia, because people were talking about how easy it is for Australians to own a gun, but it actually isn't. They were like, it's actually really strict. You have to take courses on how to shoot it. You have to prove you can shoot it. You have to like know how to clean it, and then you have to have the proper permits.
Mm-hmm.
So it's super hard to get a gun. But yeah, everybody's like, everybody in Australia has a gun.
Yeah, because that's what's important. That's what should be on the front line.
Mm. Yeah, that's how I was telling my mom, because we were talking about this, and I was talking about how, like, Trump and all these people want to arm the teachers. And just recently, a teacher just locked himself up in the classroom and took his gun to school and shot the gun in the classroom. And people were freaking out because he was basically going to take his life. But like people said, what would happen if the teacher comes to school disgruntled and starts taking out students? So like that's really good. Just let's arm the teachers. And I said, number two, what if a kid knows the teacher's armed, comes to school with just say one gun, takes that, kills the teacher, grabs that gun, goes to the next teacher, kills that teacher, grabs that gun. He's got a whole arsenal by the time he's done.
Mm-hmm.
But people just don't think, man. It's ridiculous. And then I hear these people like they go, "Oh well, it's how'd they put it up? Oh, if we took away all guns, people would just use knives." And I was like, and I said, yeah, the thing is, they probably would. Don't get me wrong, they would. But I told people it's a different story when somebody is gonna stab somebody and kill somebody, because to stab somebody, you actually have to go in on them, like you have to look them in the eye when you kill them, but but when guns, you don't have to. I could fire a gun from a mile away and kill somebody and not feel any remorse, because I don't even know if he's dead or not. I just move on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I told people, when knives, when you use a knife, or a sword, when everybody's like, oh well, they took all the guns away, that would be people just use those. I'm like, yeah, it's a different story when you have to, like, stab somebody. Like, I always tell people, ask military people what it was like, especially, like the old vets, like the World War II vets, what it was like to, when they had to stab somebody, or take somebody's life, It's like, it's not a good feeling.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann!
Yeah, my grandfather did that. He did some pretty heinous things during the war, and he, and it was all, due to war, and like it screwed him up. He became a major alcoholic, and it's like, to deal with his shit, and and that's why I told him. And he lived to be 80-something years old, so to have to live 80-something years old with that's rough. And this is before they even recognize PTSD,
3 minutes remaining.
I mean, I can't even relate to. I don't want to go and join the military, kind of, because that would mean I'd have to kill people.
Well,
not all the time.
I don't mind. To be honest, I would do it for defense. Like, if I was stationed here and I was here to defend my country, I wouldn't mind doing it. I would gladly sign up, But, like, the trouble is now we're a tool. Like, they send you places that we shouldn't be, and usually for political agendas. And that's not what I'm down with, Like, to save people or to help people, I'm cool with that, But, like, these days, it's all about money. That's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I told people I would never join.
Get ready to choose a map.
And I come from a military family. My dad was military, grandfather was military, his father was military, so like,
5, 4, 3,
Ooh, where was that pixie dust?
It's time to choose.
I don't know, man. It was stuck on the Wii. I'm flying.
Pixie dust was right there. Oh,
I'm waiting right here.
that was pixie dust of death.
Damn it. That pixie dust had a spell. And it must be windy because it blew into my face. Take your walking a little bit, right?
Yeah, I gotta go take my walk in a little while with my mom.
You gonna get back on after that, or you go straight to bed?
I'm gonna be back on. A friend of mine wants to chat, so I told her to chat with her later. Oh, nice. I saw you, but I was like, oh well, this is gonna hurt.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I was like, oh well. It's like they all say, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, if you wanted to switch over to Insurgency for a bit before you went out.
I was gonna say maybe tomorrow we'll play. Definitely, I'll definitely hit you up tomorrow if you're that busy. Cause I got some guns now. I got some guns that I know that I want to try, and cause I started playing some. Cause I found out, you know what helps me big time, and especially shoot from the hip, the laser sighted weapons.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah, I'm a little better with those a little bit now, so, until I can learn the other guns a little better. I was like, what is that?
It's the errors of the rattlesnake.
I was like, it's looking at me, holy shit.
It was the Arizona rattlesnake wrapped up in a bunch of earphones because he couldn't shoot.
He just got out of the water.
Just got out of the water to see he was dead.
Yeah, 'cause tomorrow I'll definitely play with you, man. Cause I'm like I said, I'm trying to like learn that game a little better, and I'm still. Do you have the other one too? The Day of Infamy?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, that's another one we need to play too, because that's just as good. You got the mod or the actual game?
I have both.
Okay,
I got
cool.
the mod when that came out.
Awesome, sweet. Yeah, because we should play that too, because I like that one too.
Yeah, we can do both, definitely.
Is that one like I'm learning that one really good too. That one's got some pretty cool maps too.
Yeah, I love them both. They're really good.
Yeah, they did a good job. Like I kind of wish they would update the other one a little bit, the World War II one, you know, the DoD one, and because like I like the graphics a little bit better in Insurgency. You know, they look a little more cleaner. So like I would like to see them update this one a little better, and I think then it would be an awesome game.
Mm. And about the respawn skids, yeah. I was hoping like there's a way to make a mod where the respawns will be the same as like they can make a game mode similar to how this plays.
See, that's why I like the single player. Single player is so awesome because like you can take control of the bots.
Oh yeah, that. I know what. I've played over almost 600 hours in Insurgency, and I only found that out recently.
Yeah, because like that was like the first day when I saw it's a possessed bot. I was like, what? So I was like, okay, cool. So like I would find the bot that I wanted to use with their weaponry, and I would just use their weaponry and hit it, and then like instead of respawning. I don't know. He was on yesterday. I think he stayed up too late last night or something.
I'm gonna haunt this mofo. That's how I feel whenever I haunt the bots now. I possess them.
Yeah, that game's pretty damn good. Both of them are really good games. Yeah, I would like to see that too, but I doubt it's ever gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, lately I think Valve is just pretty much out of the game making business. I heard they're supposed to be working on one new game, but it's not really that. It's going to be like one of those competitive games. But other than that, that's the only game I heard of them actually working on, because they were supposedly working on Half-Life, the next Half-Life, Half-Life 3, and they were supposed to be working on a bunch of other stuff, but no news has come out since. Because I know they're definitely working on Search Engine 3.0, but it's like, or 2.0 or something like that, but I haven't heard any news on it like in ages.
I was even about to make the joke. You know what it's not going to be? Half-Life.
Yeah. Can't hear you, Mo. You're keying up, and all we hear is game sounds in the background.
Well, I just thought, like, you want an example of improving over time? Just use my skill in insurgency.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like I said, you were doing way better than me. Hell yeah. And like I said, it's just because it's a game you play.
And like,
10
when it comes to playing
minutes
with new
remaining.
players, I don't play to make fun of them. I like playing because I like to watch them learn. So much fun.
That's what it's about. Oh, nice. That's what it's about, like just learning. But these days, everybody wants a shortcut. Everybody wants to cheat. Everybody wants to, troll people, because trolling's the new thing, Everybody likes to troll. And it's like, just to make people mad, especially like in videos. So they're like, let's go see if we can get this guy to rage. So like they go download a hack and just pick on somebody forever, and just to make them rage and try to get views. And other people think that's funny, and I'm like, no, that's not funny. It's just pathetic.
Yep.
Yeah, I got one over here. Like he's my brother's ex-girlfriend's kid, and he comes over to play, and he's a Counter-Strike Go player. Well, all his friends are hackers. And I keep telling him, like, dude, those are not your friends, because he doesn't hack, but he plays with them. So, like, I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with, like, playing CSGO, but, like, if your friend gets hacked, like, if they've been caught hacked, they get a timeout for a couple weeks, and then you get a timeout. So, like, because you're on their team. So, like, he's always in timeout, and he's getting upset. And I'm like, well, then stop playing with them. I'm like, they're hackers.
Shot you, kids.
I shot you.
And I heard you, but I couldn't do anything about it because I thought it was his give. That too. That's also why I don't play those AAA multiplayer games, because a lot of people hacking that.
Yeah, the only one I really want to stop playing, I have it too, which is sad, because I got so many games, I just barely play them enough, but is Overwatch, because Overwatch, Blizzard, they are no joke. They will ban you, and they will ban you for good. So and there's no, oh, can you please have my account back? It's like, they're like, nope, sorry, bye-bye. Thank you for the money. And I love
Blizzard for that.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I'm like, they're the only company that I know of that really is, progressive on that shit, and does not let up. They're like, I'm done. And that's what it is. It is that, dude, seriously. It is a psychological defect. And it's like, because, they get off on that. Because, like I always said, there's two types of hackers. Oh, nice. I didn't think you up. Because, oh, yeah, I do. When there's no people, yeah. But, what, pisses me off, there's two types of hackers. You got hackers that, just want to grief. And then you got hackers that just want to pretend to be good. And that's the two you got.
Damn it.
Couldn't get your butt out of that window, huh?
No.
I saw that. Oh, right over your head.
For a split second, I was like, where the hell did that come from? But it's you, so there's like only 3 possible places. I'm learning. I hear a horror.
Yeah. Sounds like it, huh?
Minutes remaining.
I have the blade.
Yeah, I just saw it. Like when I saw it, right when I shot, I saw the knife. I'm like, oh.
I'm glad I could speak out your thoughts then. slowest failed aerial assassination.
Yeah. I think you did.
Alright then.
Oh, heard that.
With my position deducting skills, I can figure out you are close by. I could die at any moment.
I'm behind you. No, I'm just kidding.
How is that possible? I'm cornered.
I used to joke with that. Somebody, and they're like, how can you be behind me? I'm in spawn.
I want to see if this random...
Oh, you got it. That
I got you.
I was shooting over your head, too. I couldn't hit you good.
The random positioning of these bullets on this pistol would get you at some point. Because
3
math.
minutes remaining.
I'm out of ammo. No! You know what? Oh, I'm too busy trying to switch. I even shot by accident.
That was funny. Oh, no.
How's it feel?
It feels like revenge to me.
Get ready to choose a map.
Sounds like a V to the Vendetta.
I'm gonna run after this and take my walk.
4, 3, 2,
Right.
1.
Time to choose.
It's like Christmas.
That sounds like fun. Do they have like a Christmas pizza on the tree? Does that count as racism?
Yeah, let's
It
go.
does. Sorry.
Would that be like culturalism?
Probably.
Because they do make pizzas.
Do hope it is good pizza.
Oh!
1 minute
I didn't
remaining.
know, I didn't know you had your pistol out, so I shot it.
Loading environment on to your computer.
Alright, guys, you have a good one.